Hey everybody, Jang here with an update on what's going on in the Minecraft themed corner of my slowly developing Lego city. So, since the last update, I'm pretty much just going to cover stuff that is new. Added in just a little bit of more terrain back around here, raised up this house, nothing changed here, but back there, that's where most of the new stuff went, most of the new parts. Started putting in a new terrain feature, well, a piece of a terrain feature. It's going to ultimately kind of relate to that edge back there. It's going to be built up quite a bit. But the cool thing here is that I've inserted a little minecart and minecart track. So this is my design for a minecart. Keeps the guy down low in there and keeps the whole thing small. And with no tires on those wheels, I'm able to get it to work on a 4-wide set of tracks. So it actually rides on there and doesn't want to come off, so it's actually able to move along. This is not game accurate down here, but none of this is game accurate. None of it is pixel perfect because it's just not physically possible to do things pixel perfect with a minifig scale. So as always, with all of this whole project back here, I'm just trying to get the idea, and I'm trying to get it to look the way I want, to look clearly like a little bit of a slice of a Minecraft world. Now, if you look down in there, it's a little bit tough to get the camera around there, but if you look down in there, you see down the tunnel, there are a couple of little torches on the walls, on the sides. They're not able to angle out, and I realize that's another thing that's not game accurate, but I needed to have clearance and I didn't want to make the thing super wide. But here's the cool thing about that. So look at the torches themselves, the two inner ones, the ones that are farther back. Ta-da! I have lit torches, lit Minecraft torches in Lego, and that's all just powered by a little Lego light brick. And the mechanism for that is mostly hidden from the outside. Just have this brick right here, which just rides on a little slide in there, which activates the light brick on the inside, which has just a little bit of a focused beam. I just have one of those Technic pieces, Technic bricks with a single pinhole in the middle, just to kind of keep the light into a small little area, and it's lined up just right, and it just works out really well. So I'm happy about that. And then back here, I did add some new bricks to the back of this ravine or chasm or whatever tall feature that's going to end up being. It's going to be shaped a bit different than you see here, but this is just kind of the inside. Also redid all of my base plates back in this whole corner so that I could get a nice big, what is that, 48 by 48 light bluish gray base plate under most of this area back here to allow me to add things. That'll make it so that I can add some more stuff in there and have it all just locked into place very nicely, and this all becomes just one big unit that'll work together. So everything all the way out to here will ultimately be connected, at least through the base plates it'll be connected. Those will all work together, and I've got my train, my regular train track that still goes through there, and there's going to be enough clearance for even the most overhang that I have of any of my train engines to be able to get around the curve back there. That poor cow still stuck up there on that block. He's not going to despawn because he can't move, but I guess he's just going to be there for a very long time. Other stuff, very subtle over here. Previously I had run out of 2-wide bricks in tan, and I used some 1-wide bricks, and I really didn't like what those look like from the top. So I just replaced those and kind of redid this entire hill over here. It doesn't really show up very much, but I'm happier about it. So that's what matters. And then I just barely started working on concepts for blending together, blending biomes from the fields or field area to the desert biome, and realized that olive is perfect. Lego's olive colored bricks or plates in this case are perfect. I only had a handful of them, so that pretty much used up all of the olive plates that I have, but I will order more, and once those come in, I will do plenty of blending, so this will not look like it's just quite so obvious that there's just a straight line that's being covered up there. So the olive area will be brought in quite a bit, and I think that does it. I think that does it for the things that have changed in this corner. For now, as always, it's a work in progress. It's being done how I want it. You know, it's really not necessarily going to make anybody else happy, but it's making me happy. I'm liking what it looks like. And the more that goes in here, the just better I feel about keeping this. I mean, since I started it, I've been completely committed to keeping it, but the longer that I work on it, the happier I am with it, the happier I am to have it integrated into that corner of my city. It makes sense to me. I've got a reason for it. I've got backstory behind it. It integrates with the other stuff story-wise. It's going to integrate with the builds. Just everything about it is going to work out. I know a lot of people don't like that corner, but it's all good. Different people like different things. I've still got a whole lot of work to do here. A whole lot of work to do. But it's a slow process, requires patience, and you know, I'm not able to work on this thing 24 hours a day. I'm not able to work on this thing every day. I'm not able to work on this thing every week. But every time that I do work on it, every time that there is something that's been updated, I post an update like this. So when you don't see an update, it's because nothing is updated, and the next time there will be an update will be the next time there is an update, not before. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. Talk to you again soon.